Hello students, in today's lecture we are going to solve JEE previous year questions of the chapter Motion in a Straight Line. Disclaimer: the images, text and other materials used in our presentations are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners. If you are the owner and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the content immediately. Please note that parts of the content may have been generated using generative AI, which is experimental. Learning objective: by the end of this lecture, you will be able to analyze and solve problems involving positions, displacement, distance, speed, velocity and acceleration in one-dimensional motion. Apply equations of motion, kinematic equations, to solve numerical problems involving uniform and non-uniform motion. So, our first question is position of an ant S in meters moving in YZ plane in a given by S is equal to 2t square j cap plus 5k cap, where t is in second. The magnitude and direction of the velocity of the ant at t equal to 1 second will be what? So here in this question you have to find out the magnitude and direction of velocity of ant, and time is given, that is 1 second. Given options: option A is 16 meter per second in y direction, option B 9 meter per second in z direction, option C 4 meter per second in y direction and option D 4 meter per second in z direction. So which one is correct? Think about it and solve this question. So correct option is C, 4 meter per second in y direction. We will solve this question using concept 2.4. So given that S is equal to 2t square j cap plus 5k cap, here S is the displacement and we know velocity, the rate of change of displacement. So v is equal to ds upon dt and we know S. So just take the value of S in the form of derivative and you will be get the answer. So taking the derivative, 2t square j cap plus 5k cap. So answer will be 4t j cap, because here 5 is the constant. So only variable term is 2t square. So the derivative of 2t square is 4t j cap. Here j cap is the direction. At t equal to 1 second, the time is 1 second. So just substitute the value of t in the form of velocity. So you will be get v is equal to 4 into 1 j cap. So 4 meter per second in y direction. Here j cap shows the y direction, I cap shows x direction, and k cap shows z direction. Clear? A person travels x distance with velocity v1 and then x distance with velocity v2 in the same direction. The average velocity of the person is v. Then the relation between v, v1 and v2 will be what? So in this question, you have to find out the relation between average velocity v, v1 and v2. The given options, option A is v equal to v1 plus v2 divided by 2. Option B, 2 divided by v is equal to 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. And option C, v equal to v1 plus v2. And option D, 1 by v equal to 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. Think about this. So correct answer is B. 2 divided by v is equal to 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. Solution. We will solve this question using concept 2.2. So we know the formula of average velocity, that is equal to this total distance divided by total time. So average velocity is equal to total distance is x plus x and total time is x divided by v1 plus x divided by v2. Because according to question, a person travels x distance with velocity v1. So in that case, if we talk about the person having velocity v1, the time taken is x divided by v1. And if we talk about the another second person, the time taken is x divided by v2. So solving this, you will be get 2x divided by, here x is common, the remaining term is 1 divided by v1 plus 1 divided by v2 is equal to v. V is the average velocity. So x cancel out, the remaining term 2 divided by 1 divided by v1 plus 1 divided by v2 is equal to v. Now solving this, you will be get 2 divided by v is equal to 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. So this is the correct answer. Clear? The position of particle related to time is given by x is equal to 5t square minus 40 plus 5 meter. So this is the position of the particle. The magnitude of the velocity of the particle at t equal to 2 seconds will be what? So in this question, you have to find out the magnitude of the particle and the given time is 2 seconds. So given options, option A is 6 meter per second, option B 10 meter per second, option C 14 meter per second, and option D 16 meter per second. So which one is correct? Think about it. Solve this question. So correct option is D, 16 meter per second. Solution, we will solve this question using concept 2.4. Given the position of the particle is x is equal to 5t square minus 4t plus 5, and we know how to calculate the velocity from displacement, or we can say from position. So it is rate of change of position, dx upon dt. So we know the value of x, so just substitute the value of x in this form, v is equal to dx upon dt, and take the derivative. So after differentiating, it will be v is equal to tan t minus 4. Here the differentiation of 5t square is 10t, and differentiation of minus 4t is 4. 5 is constant, the differentiation of constant term is 0. So the v equal to 10t minus 4 at t equal to 2 second. In that case, v is equal to 10 into 2 minus 4. So solving this, you will be get v equal to 16 meter per second. Clear? An object moves with speed v1, v2 and v3 along a line segment AB, BC and CD respectively as shown in the figure. So look at figure. The line segments are AB, BC, CD, this one, where AB equal to BC, AB equal to BC and AD equal to 3 times of AB. AD equal to 3 times of AB. This is the relation. Then average speed of the object will be what? So in this question, you have to find out the average speed of the object. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C and option D. Think about it. So correct option is B. 3v1 v2 v3 divided by v1 v2 plus v2 v3 plus v3 v1. Solution, we will solve this question using concept 2.3. So from the given figure, that is AB, BC, CD are the line segments. So according to question, AB equal to BC and AD is equal to 3 times of AB. So the segments are AD equal to, listen carefully, AD equal to 3 times of AB. So here AD is what? AD is AB plus BC plus CD and it is equal to 3 times of AB according to question. So CD equal to AB. CD equal to AB because CD here CD equal to AB because AB equal to BC. Clear? So we know average speed, that is total distance upon total time. So total distance is AB plus BC plus CD and divided by total time, that is T1 plus T2 plus TT for line segments AB, BC and CD. So this is the average speed. Let this is equation first. So average speed is AB plus BC plus CD divided by T1 plus T2 plus T3. This is from equation first. Let AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to X. We know this. These are the line segments and we consider these are equal to X. And T1 is equal to X divided by V1 for the first line segment. Similarly, T2 is equal to X divided by V2 and T3 equal to X divided by V3. Clear? So average velocity is X plus X plus X divided by X divided by V1 plus X divided by V2 plus X divided by V3 from the formula of average speed. So V average is equal to 3x, x plus x 3x divided by, here x is common, so 1 divided by V1 plus 1 divided by V2 plus 1 divided by V3. So x is common in all these three. So average velocity is equal to 3 divided by 1 divided by V1 plus 1 divided by V2 plus 1 divided by V3. X cancel out, the remaining term is this one. So average velocity is equal to, solve this, V1 V2 take LCM, V1 V2 V3 and this becomes V2 V3 plus V1 V3 plus V1 V2 and 3. So the term that is having in denominator comes as a numerator. So the equation becomes 3 V1 V2 V3 divided by V1 V2 plus V2 V3 plus V1 V3. So this is the correct answer. Clear? The distance traveled by an object in time t is given by S is equal to 2.5 t square. This is the distance traveled by an object. The instantaneous speed of the object at t equal to 5 seconds will be what? So in this question, you have to find out the instantaneous speed of the object. Given options, option A is 25 meter per second, option B 5 meter per second, option C 62.5 meter per second and option D 12.5 meter per second. Which one is correct? Please solve. So correct answer is A, 25 meter per second. Solution using concept 2.4. So given S is equal to 2.5 t square. This is the distance traveled by an object in time t. So ds upon dt is equal to 2.5 into dt square divided by dt. So this is the differentiation of distance traveled by n particle. So it will become ds upon dt equal to 2.5 into 2t. So the differentiation of t square is 2t. Power comes outside and minus 1 from the 2. So it will be 2t. So ds upon dt is equal to 2.5 into 2t. So v equal to 5t. At t equal to 5 second. T equal to 5 second. This is given. So just substitute the value of t in the above relation. V is equal to 5t. So it will be 5 into 5 is equal to 25 meter per second. So the instantaneous speed of the object at t equal to 5 second will be 25 meter per second. A ball is thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity of 150 meter per second. The ratio of velocity after 3 seconds and 5 seconds is x plus 1 divided by x. The value of x is what? So in this question you have to find out the value of x. Take g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Given options, option A is 10, option B 5, option C 6 and option D minus 5. So which one is correct? Please solve this question. So correct answer is B. Solution using concept 2.12.1. The given initial velocity v is equal to 150 meter per second, and from v is equal to u plus at we have v is equal to 150 minus 10t at t second. So this is equation of motion. First equation of motion, we know initial velocity 150, so just substitute the value of u, and a is equal to acceleration due to gravity, that is minus 10. So the equation become v is equal to 150 minus 10t. A is equal to minus g for vertical upward thrown object, and the when time t equal to 3 second, the velocity is equal to 150 minus 30 equal to 120 meter per second, and when time is equal to 5 second, so the velocity is 150 minus 50 equal to 100 meter per second. So according to question, x plus 1 divided by x is equal to 120 divided by 100, the ratio of velocities, 120 divided by 100. So solving this, you will be get the value of x. So x plus 1 divided by x is equal to 6 by 5. So 0 0 cancel out. 2 6 is 12 and 2 5 is 10. So it will be 6 by 5. So 6x is equal to 5 into x plus 1. and 6x is equal to 5x plus 5. So 6x minus 5 and 6x minus 5x is equal to 5. So x will be 5. Clear? The distance traveled by a particle is related to time t as x is equal to 4t square. The velocity of the particle at t equal to 5 seconds is what? So in this question, you have to find out the velocity of the particle at t equal to 5 seconds. So given options, option A is 8 meter per second, option B 40 meter per second, option C 20 meter per second, option D 25 meter per second. Which one is correct? Think about it. So correct answer is B, 40 meter per second. Using concept 2.4, distance traveled x is equal to 4t square. Velocity of the particle is given as v equal to dx upon dt. V equal to d, after differentiating the value of x, v equal to d 4t square divided by dt equal to 8t. So the differentiation of 4t square is 8t. At t equal to 5 second, the velocity of particle v equal to 8 into 5. So 8 into 5 equal to 40 meter per second. Clear? So this is the correct answer. A particle starts with initial velocity of 10 meter per second along x direction and accelerate uniformly at the rate of 2 meter per second square. The time taken by the particle to reach the velocity of 60 meter per second is what? Given options, option is 25 second, option B 3 second, option C 30 second and option D 6 second. Think about it. So correct option is A, 25 second. Solution using concept 2.1. to 0.1. So using first equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at. This is the first equation of motion, and solving this, it comes v minus u is equal to at. So t equal to become v minus u divided by a. So t equal to 60 minus 10 divided by 2 equal to 50 divided by 2. Here initial speed, initial velocity is 10 meter per second and final is 60 meter per second and acceleration is 2 meter per second. So just substituting the values in the formula, you will be get t equal to 50 by 2. So after solving this, t equal to 25 seconds. Clear? A vehicle travels 4 kilometer with speed of 3 kilometer per hour and another 4 kilometer with speed of 5 kilometer per hour. Then its average speed is what? So in this question, you have to find out the average speed and give it that first 4 kilometer, the speed is 3 kilometer, 3 kilometer per hour, and another 4 kilometer, the speed is 5 kilometer per hour. Then find out the average speed. Given options, option A is 3.50 kilometer per hour, option B 3.75 kilometer per hour, option C 4.0 kilometer per hour, and option D 4.25 kilometer per hour. Which one is correct? Think about it and solve this question. So correct option is B, 3.75 kilometer per hour. Solution using concept 2.3. The time taken by vehicle to travel first 4 kilometer with speed of 3 kilometer per hour, and that is t1 equal to 4 by 3 hour, and the time taken by the vehicle to travel another 4 kilometer with speed of 5 kilometer per hour. So t2 equal to 4 by 5 hour. So we know the formula of average speed, that is total distance traveled divided by total time taken. So just substitute the value of total distance and total time taken. So average speed will be, total distance is 4 plus 4, 4 kilometer plus 4 kilometer, 8 kilometer, and total time taken is 4 by 3 plus 4 by 5. So solving this term, you will be get 8 into 15 divided by 32. So this one, taking the LCM, 8 divided by 20 plus 12 divided by 15. So it will be 8 into 15 divided by 32 equal to 120 divided by 32. So this is the simple mathematical calculation. So average speed equal to 3.75 kilometer per hour. Clear? If t t equal to under root x plus 4. Then find out the differentiation of x with respect to t at t equal to 4 is what? Given options, option A is 4, option B 0, option C 8 and option D 16. So which one is correct? Think about it. So correct answer is B 0. So solution using concept 2.6, given that t equal to under root x plus 4. This is given. So here x is equal to t minus 4 whole square. So t, look at here, t minus 4 is equal to root x. So taking the squaring both side, you will be get x is equal to t minus 4 whole square. So t minus 4 whole square is equal to t square minus 8t plus 16. The formula of t minus 4 whole square is t square minus 8t plus 16t. Here we used the a minus b whole square. So on differentiating above equation with respect to t, we get the equation is this one, x is equal to t square minus 8t plus 16. So it will be dx upon dt is equal to 2t minus 8 after differentiating this term, t square minus 8t plus 16. So just take the value of t equal to 4. So you will be get 2 into 4 minus 8. So 2 into 4, 8 minus 8 equal to 0. So this is the correct answer. Clear? Two buses P and Q start from a point at the same time and move in a straight line, and their positions are represented by xp of t is equal to alpha t plus beta t square and x q of t is equal to ft minus t square. So positions of bus are given. At what time both the buses have same velocity? Both the buses have same velocity. So here you have to find out the time. Given options, option A, option B, option C or option D. So which one is correct? Think about it. Correct option is D. F minus alpha divided by 2 into 1 plus beta. Solution using concept 2.4. So if we talk about the for bus P, x P of t is equal to alpha t plus b beta t square. This is the position of the bus P. And the velocity become v p of t is equal to alpha plus 2 beta t after differentiation of x with respect to t. For bus Q, the position is x a of t is equal to ft minus t square, and the velocity is v q of t is equal to f minus 2t. We know velocity is rate of change of position. So this is the velocity of bus Q, and this is the velocity of bus P. So as both the buses have same velocity according to question, same velocity. So the velocity of bus P is equal to velocity of bus Q. So equate the velocity of bus P and velocity of bus Q. Alpha plus 2 beta t equal to f minus 2t. So it will be alpha minus f is equal to minus 2 beta minus 2t. So just solving this, f minus alpha equal to 2 beta t plus 2t. So it will be t equal to f minus q divided by 2 beta plus 2 equal to f minus alpha divided by 2 beta plus 1. So t will be f minus alpha divided by 2 into beta plus 1. So this is the time at which both buses have same velocity. Clear? A block of mass 2 kg moving on a horizontal surface with speed of 4 meter per second enters a rough surface ranging from x is equal to 0.5 meter to x is equal to 1.5 meter. So this is the change in position 0.5 meter to 1.5 meter. The retarding force in this range of rough surface is related to the distance by F is equal to minus kx. This is Hooke's law, where k is equal to 12 Newton per meter. The speed of the block as it just crosses the rough surface will be what? So in this question, you have to find out the speed of the block. Given options, option A is 0, option B 1.5 meter per second, option C 2.0 meter per second, option D 2.5 meter per second. Which one is correct? Think about it. So correct option is C, 2 meter per second. Solution, we will solve this question using concept 4.4. So we know acceleration is equal to rate of change of velocity. So A is equal to dv upon dt. So just rewrite or modifying the dv upon dt. So dv upon dt into dx upon dt. Dx cancel out, the remaining term 1. So there is a no effect. So now dv upon dt into dx upon dt become dv upon dx into dx upon dt. So we know dx upon dt is the velocity and dv upon dx is remain as it is. So acceleration become v into dv upon dx. So it will be v dv upon dx, or after cross multiplying it will be a dx is equal to v dv. So integrating both side, LHS side and RHS side, you will be get integration limit is 0.5 to 1.5 according to question. Surface ranging from x is equal to 0.5 to x is equal to 1.5, and the value of f is equal to minus kx. So here the value of a is minus kx divided by m from the formula of f is equal to ma. So ma is equal to minus kx. So a will be become minus kx divided by m dx. Similarly, if we talk about the right hand side, limit 4 to v dv. So integrating both side, you will be get minus k by m x square divided by 2 after integration. Limit is 0.5 to 1.5, and v dv integration is v square divided by 2, and limit is 4 v to 4 to v. So just substituting the lower limit and upper limit, you will be get the new relation, that is minus k divided by m x square divided by 2 0.5 to 1.5 is equal to v square by 2 v 4 to v. So substituting the lower and upper limit, it will be minus k divided by 2m 1.5 square minus 0.5 square is equal to v square minus 4 square divided by 2. So solving this, you will be get minus 12 divided by 2 into 2 is equal to v square minus 16 divided by 12 divided by 2. So solving this mathematical terms, you will be get minus 3 into 4 is equal to v square minus 16. So v square is equal to 4. So v equal to 2 meter per second. Clear? Thank you for your attention.